Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning into my Staffing News Roundup. In this episode, I'm going to talk about some news that has recently bubbled up to the top of my news feed about AI in general, and in particular, how it's making rapid gains in our industry. Let's start with the basics as presented in an article in HR Exchange Network entitled What HR and Learning and Development Need to Learn from AI. The author discusses the acceleration of AI development in fields ranging from healthcare to human capital management, as well as learning and development. The reporter interviews an AI author who believes HR is actually behind the proverbial 8 ball compared to other sectors when it comes to AI adoption. Well, I have to tell you, we've done our own research on the subject here at Ceipal, which you'll find in the comments below, indicating that this is changing quickly. In fact, here in the US, talent management ranks third globally in terms of adoption of AI technology. But it's worth pointing out that 2/3 of US staffing firms made plans to adopt AI technology in 2020. Now, you might wonder what the pandemic has done to that trend, given that we conducted that survey before we ever heard of coronavirus. Well, according to an article in People Matters, the pandemic is speeding the adoption of automation and AI, with as many as 80% of companies indicating an increase in automated processes, for example. A write-up of HR Tech's 2020's Showcase of Technologies would seem to indicate the same. The author noted the prevalence of AI tech among HR vendors, noting that many will use machine learning to schedule interviews, automate processes, and even score high-ranked job seekers' application or resumes. However, it seems facial recognitions and the ability to read faces is not yet ready for prime time, at least according to the author. But the bottom line is that accelerated change is being driven by the pandemic, and your executive team needs to be current. Lastly, Science Mag claims that AI is evolving, not figuratively, but literally. Apparently, Google researchers have created software that borrows concepts from Darwinian evolution, including survival of the fittest. In a nutshell, they've created a program that compares the performance of one algorithm against the other, enabling the best ones to mutate by randomly replacing, editing, or deleting some of its code to create slight variations of the best algorithms. These so-called offspring get added to the population, while older programs get culled and the cycle repeats. I've included a link to this and other stories, as mentioned below. Please be sure to like and share. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, sometimes the best way to stay relevant is by evolving with technology. Keeping you one step ahead, I'm Peter Velikin.